Welcome back, everyone. I am Opiate from Control-Alt-GG, and today we're taking our first look at Warchief from Honikou Games. They're a small indie team based in France that you may have heard of from their work on mobile games Reverse Basket and Krakenland. Warchief, according to Steam, is a free-to-play, real-time strategy. What Steam doesn't say is it is also a MOBA game. Aren't familiar with those? Well, you're in luck. Before the game even loads, there's a prompt asking if you're familiar with either. Now that might be one of the best openers I've seen in any game. Imagine prompts in real life asking if you're familiar with debt or interest rates or HOA. I chose the hand-holding intro and was greeted with a 3-step tutorial. A welcome, a first step, and join the battle. The welcome part of the tutorial is essentially just a game video. It shows the basic premise, it gives a rough overview, what you're fighting for, how to play. The second part of the tutorial, first step, shows you how to move and add units to the battlefield in a fight against a bot. The third part of the tutorial, join the battle, is, well, also a fight against a bot, but with more tenacity. Once finished with the tutorial, I got to choose a starter deck. Now, the deck is what you use to put troops in temporary buildings or special attacks on the battlefield. The decks and its contents will be completely customizable, so you can build a deck that works best for your playstyle. The main page shows a season pass, which has become the free-to-play standard, I think. There's in-game currency, by the look of it. One is earned in-game, and the other is bought in real life and just used in-game. There's other game modes on the full release. A 2v2, a free-for-all, which is a 3-player battle royale, because what game would be complete without it? The game itself, at least the beta that I played, is pretty standard in terms of its MOBA roots. Guiding your warriors across the map isn't anything new. What separates this from typical MOBAs is the ability to add backup units on the spot at half health. Paired with a healing station, a setup like this could lead to some really fun battles. There are a couple of interesting things that I found on the battlefield. I came across a mine that I couldn't harvest, but promised a little boost in gold. A giant chest that was in the center and would probably be a big battle for control. And a couple of boss fights that, when beat, actually fight with you. Now, I really like that mechanic. And he kind of looks like Groot. You also have the ability to save different decks, in case you want to try to build them with different strengths. There are a ton of cards to unlock too. I didn't see any paywall, so let's hope it stays that way after release. There are also skins to collect for your Warchief, your castle, defense towers, and profile picture. Now, I'm personally really excited about learning the ins and outs of the different cards and seeing how powerful I can make my setup. It's shaping up to be a great step for MOBA and RTS games to bring new players that might not want the hardcore types. Of course, you can stay up to date with all things new in gaming on our site Control-Alt-GG. There's a link to the dev page, Discord, Steam page, background music, and my Twitch, in case you want to stop by and hang out for a bit. As always, thanks for stopping by.